One of my first videos was unboxing the Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition. It was part of a new sort of thing that was coming out with games that wasn't very common. It was these ultimate style collector's editions. This one in particular came with a set of fully working night vision goggles plus a special edition of the game, including a steelbook and whatever. Over the years since that game was released, these ultimate style collector's editions have gone from strength to strength, with publishers coming out with new and innovative ways to get fans and gamers to part with extra cash to own a piece of these gaming merchandise. I was replaying Arkham Knight over the last sort of month, and after unboxing the figures a few weeks back on this channel, I was having a flick through the sites, eBay and the marketplaces, looking for what other Arkham Knight bits and bobs I could get my hands on, and I found a collector's edition of Arkham Knight that I never knew existed, and it was never released. So just to give you a brief history, in the build up to the release of Arkham Knight, Warner Brothers commissioned a company called Triforce to manufacture what was called the Arkham Knight Batmobile edition. It was going to be the most expensive Arkham Knight collector's edition you could buy. They did another version that a lot of people will be familiar with that came with a massive gloss black statue of Batman in his Arkham Knight costume, and this was supposed to supersede that and be the best one you could buy. And what it included was a 2-scale replica, a smaller replica of the Batmobile with a key fob, like a normal car key fob nowadays. You press the button and the Batmobile automatically turns from the Batmobile to the Batmobile tank, like in the game. Anyone who's played the games will know exactly what I'm talking about. Pre-orders went live, and in the UK was £170 from what I understand, and about $200 in the US. Lots of pre-orders taken. 5 days before the game was due to release, Warner Brothers cancelled this edition. The reasons given were that there was a compromise in the quality of the product, so the end product that was reaching the end user was not up to the standard that Warner Brothers were happy with. Couple of reasons why that I'll go through as we unbox it, but that resulted in all pre-orders being cancelled. Now unfortunately, Triforce at some point in the future went into administration, and there was a liquidation auction of all their assets, including already manufactured Batmobile Arkham Knight editions. As I was flicking through eBay last week, I found one at a reasonable price, and being the Batman fan I am, I couldn't turn it down. So what we're going to do now is we are going to unbox the unreleased, and as far as I understand very rare, Arkham Knight Batmobile edition. The box is so huge, I'm struggling to get a decent camera angle on it. I'm really struggling. Either way, this is the packaging. It's packaged like it's actually like a utility box being sent to Batman himself. Wayne text scrawled all over it. Wayne Industries priority delivery. It's awesome. It's awesome. As we lift the lid, instructions on how to insert the batteries with a little diagram of what the machine actually looks like, what the key does, how to replace the batteries there, and then warning about opening the box abruptly, which is funny. Where I said abruptly, just bash the camera in. Inside, first of all, now there should be a steelbook there, but obviously there was never any games put in these boxes because the thing was never released. So you get the Arkham Knight comic, issue 0. Some tidy stuff. I'm guessing this is some kind of prequel to the Arkham Knight game. Before the Storm. There you go. You've got some reading material there. The art book. Oh, see, I don't think there's many people who played this game that don't absolutely love the Batmobile. That's actually what the steelbook looks like. It's that. That's the steelbook. Plenty of artwork on the game, design, the way the streets look. Gotham Bank, GCPD, the advertisement billboards scattered all over Gotham, character layout, Scarecrow, Harley Quinn, Ivy, Catwoman, Azrael, Firefly, Barbara and Jim Gordon, Nightwing and Robin, Night Tech, right, so yeah, the Arkham Knight himself. So that's really cool. And there's the Batmobile. It's such a cool Batmobile. And this is what we've got inside this box. So that's the art book. It's even got the Batman logo scrolled in here. It's like embossed. Yes, this is the top. On the camera. So, there it is. And how awesome is it? Look at the size of it for starters. It's positively gigantic. No, it doesn't rotate. It's still in the wrapper, so you're seeing this first more or less just like I am. There's the key fob. So we can open that. Comes with its own watch battery. And there's the fob. Batman logo, and you will press this button and this will automatically transform into its tank mode with the cannons out the top and back into the Batmobile. Plastic, light as a feather, but still really cool. Comes with batteries and so, what are these? They look like bits for the cannon, they do. Okay. And then this is the machine inside. Now I'm going to do a quick jump cut to get this out safely, otherwise I'm going to break things. The sheer size of this thing is unreal. Got to be 50 centimetres across. It's got to be. Got it all out of the packaging, put the batteries in. I've got to be honest, putting the batteries in and testing to see if this thing works is probably one of the most painstaking moments of my life. And this is it. It is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever owned. It is amazing the detail that's gone into this, even to the point where we've got the Batman sort of ram at the front. The tyres look just like off the game with the brake pads. The wings, the seat, where obviously the tank comes out, and then if we rotate it, we'll look at it side on. It's literally like it's been plucked straight out of the game and put on this podium. The rear is this, so we've got the thruster there, and the fins, and then obviously the other side, which you've already seen, and the front. It is amazing. It is utterly amazing. I am so in love with this now. Keyring takes one of those 3-volt sort of watch batteries, coin batteries, whatever you'd want to call them, and this takes 4 AA batteries. Now, the idea is you press the button right here, and this turns into battle mode. So you've got to switch it on. There's an on and off button there. It will sort of calibrate itself into the pursuit position, if you want to call it, and then we press the button. Oh me, look at it. Just look at it. Now, I have to give thanks to my wife here, because she bought this for me. It's an early birthday present, but she bought it for me, so thank you, my wife. This is just utterly incredible. Now, I've got to point out the negatives, because that's only fair, and I can see why Warner Brothers may have been inclined to not send this out. So I don't know whether you noticed when I turned it into tank mode. Let me close it. Watch the cannon on this side. Watch it when I open it. I don't know if you heard that click. but the cannon here is catching the rim as it's coming out. I don't mind that, but it would be a source of complaint, I suppose, if you were to pay 170 quid for this. So that's something to bear in mind. This telescopic part of the cannon is quite flimsy. It doesn't sit square and rigid, which I'm assuming is because it needs to have an element of elasticity or flexibility to be able to retract and go in, one at speed and two accurately without it jamming. These panels here, when I was moving the box around, I could hear some bits of plastic rattling around, which wasn't inspiring. But both this side and this side, these plastic caps, which have got peg holes, they only sit on there, they don't fix, there's not a snug fit, so they're loose. Again, you're not going to be having a Batmobile upside down or flinging it around the room, so they're not going to come loose when it's on display, but it still exists. And again, when you're charging £170, this is what you're looking at. The lights, you've got lights down the tracks of the wheels, same at the front and the rear, and you've got the lights at the front, and then the cockpit goes red when it's in battle mode. The thrusters at the back have like an orange glow, but I'm not sure you're going to be interested in seeing that too much. Also, that was damaged inside the box, I found these two pieces of plastic. There's there, and they are parts of the podium. So this Batmobile is stood on 4 legs underneath, as you can see, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. One of those legs was damaged. It's not affecting the stability of this, as you've seen. It hasn't wobbled, it hasn't come loose or anything like that, so that's fine. But again, it goes back to that point. So I've got an understanding. This is an incredible collectible, and as a lover of the Arkham games, owning this is amazing. But again, if you were paying £170 for this on pre-order and you had these issues come with it, I understand. I get the reason behind it. So I mean, that is it. That is what we do now. I did show you the one little baggie, and that's the Vulcan Cannon with some caps, and they are to modify these if you were to permanently display it in battle mode. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, so I'm not going to put these on. My wife paid on eBay £70 plus postage for this. £70 plus postage, which I find to be a bit of a bargain. I'm really happy with it. I was a bit annoyed when there wasn't a steelbook inside the box, but I'll live. They're relatively simple to buy, and I do need to buy one for the wall, so that can go with this. When it's closed, we've got blue lights, and the cockpit goes green, sort of like a passive mode, if you like, although there is absolutely nothing passive about this. To be honest, I'm going to go and put this on display, and I'm going to go and play Arkham Knight now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. It has been longer than normal, but this one's a very special video to me, so please leave your likes, your comments. Tell me what you think of this. Did you pre-order one? How did you feel when they cancelled it? Did you know you can actually buy these now on the pre-owned or on the online marketplace from certain vendors? Did you know? Have a look. Please share your thoughts. Please like and subscribe, as I said. We have got some more videos coming. We've got another steelbook coming in the middle of the week, and it's another Mondo one. I'm pretty sure people will be able to guess what that is, but I absolutely love this, and it looks really good in the dark. I just realised I'd said what it looked like in the dark and didn't show you. So here it is. You can see the glow off the thruster behind and the blue lights, and then you press the key ring and watch what happens. Ha 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 ha!